What's up, guys? So today I just broke out a bunch of gear. This is all random stuff, a lot of my pocket organizers and stuff, and I'm just kind of going through it a little bit. These are things I haven't carried in a while. Maybe forgot about some of this gear. I'm still unpacking, if you could believe that. So there's certain things that I haven't, stumbled across, and obviously there's a ton of stuff that, I just forgot I had. Once, you start digging in things and you're moving and you're just emptying everything out. Definitely found some cool old stuff. So this is just like, I don't know, just a little random video. I figured I'm going to be looking through it anyway. Might as well turn the camera on. So, first on the right here we have some wallets and organizers. Alright, some of the stuff I don't even remember. This I actually remember someone sending. Alright, this is Creek Bend Leathercraft, Atlanta, Georgia. Authentic and handmade. I remember opening this, and I have yet to, figure out what I want to put in here. This would be fantastic for, two different business cards. I just really like the setup for that. Or just credit cards, honestly. I mean, yeah, you could put some cash in here too. Because it's split down the middle, obviously you'd have to fold it. You could do a couple cards, a little bit of cash on the side. Next time I do a little like mini vacation, because my family, our family vacations aren't really extravagant. We go different places around the country that are, obviously really close to us. We did Knoebels, we did like Lancaster and stuff. Maybe Six Flags, who knows, but Hershey Park, things like that. And I always grab some kind of travel wallet. In fact, going through here, a couple of these I've already used on vacation, so maybe this time around I'll use this one, but it is very cool and it's very well made. Alright, next one here. Again, this was someone sent this to me at some point. I really like this. I used this one time specifically. It was on a mini vacation. It's actually a hotel visit. We went to, not all my family, but just my parents and my wife and stuff. We went to Jersey to a cemetery. I think it was, I forget, it was 1 or 2 days overnight, but checked out, some family plots and stuff. It was just a nice little trip. But yeah, big main billfold here and 2 little side pockets. You could throw whatever you want in there. But very, very nice, wonderful smelling leather. God, love the smell of leather. All right, so this is a King's Loot, which I've used multiple times. I still have a what is it, hotel card in here. But yeah, this one's really cool. I really dig these. This has a little spot on the side. I don't have a card in it right now. I'm going to show you. Goes on the end here. This piece pushes in. All right, so you want to get something real quick, you just pull that out. Maybe a main card that you're using to buy stuff. But anyway, the fold in the middle is really nice. You can turn this to adjust the tension as well. All right, it's easy to just get bills in and out. You can slip it out or pull it open, whatever you want to do. Very cool. And then obviously your ID here. I think this has the protection, the RFID, anti-read, whatever that is. And then a little spot on the outside as well with a spot to push the card up. But very, very cool. I actually have a black one. I like this so much. I got a black one as well and have yet to use the black one. I just kind of always gravitate to the brown just because it's cool. I dig it. Alright. Here's another one. This one we got from a Battle Box. This has a couple card holders. I did use this twice. Actually still have some other cards in here. Then this has a magnetic flap here for your money. Alright, so pretty neat. What else? Any more wallets? Nope, I don't think so. I think these are mostly my organizers. This I used to keep in my vehicle years and years ago. A few different vehicles I've had. Alright, this has a Write in the Rain pad, as well as I used to have more pens. I used to keep some nice pens in here. There's a Zippo pencil. Alright, so pencil, I used to have 2 nice pens, which I obviously took out because I have a separate pen collection, and just a Sharpie. I never know what you might need to write on, and then of course Write in the Rain, which is very cool. Super, super handy. Plus these have a little chart on here, conversion chart, which could be handy as well. This mostly resided in the vehicles for, there's an emergency or something, especially like a car crash or a car accident. You get out, you take all your pictures and stuff. You want to be able to write down, people's information, write down their license plate number. You can ask their name. They don't have to tell you. They're probably going to be upset. Depends on who you hit and why, or if they hit you or whatever. Most times maybe they'll just kind of stay quiet or make a dumb face and not want to talk to you. But it's all good. You can write down as much information as you can. All right, so that's a good thing to have. These, God, this organizer got used so much way back in the day. So the early years, I would say, of YouTube, and even before YouTube, I used to carry a organizer like this. When I first discovered CountyCom, which was many, many years ago, I got one of their organizers first. Same exact style, and there's a bunch of companies that make them. In fact, this is a completely different one, but it's based off the same thing, right? And the idea here is that this went into my leg pocket, and I would carry all kinds of junk. I'd have multiple pens, pencil, I'd have spare batteries, whatever flashlight I'm carrying, I'd have paper. Sometimes I'd carry a pen style, you know, Torx driver or screwdriver set. I'd carry a tapered knife sharpener. I mean, you name it. And I'd walk and I'd feel it in my leg. It was a big brick. You know what I mean? It was heavy. There's a bunch of stuff in there. So a lot of pen organization here. All right, pocket on top. Sometimes these have a little, you know, keeper for your keys or whatever, which I never used. Another pocket on the other side. Just real simple. These organizers are fantastic. Obviously, you can put a patch on here. You know, I used to have the American flag patch. For a while, I swapped it with some other, you know, funny morale patches. And a Velcro spot in the front with mesh, in case you want quick access to something. But pretty much it. And most of these, regardless of the company or the style, whatever, they have some kind of attachment point on the back. This one was cut off, I think, by the previous owner. This one, I don't remember carrying this. I got this, I think, in a trade. It's just a throw-in thing. Again, different style of the same thing, right, which is like a pocket organizer. So you can keep this literally in your pocket. If you're, you know, a girl, carry a purse or something, you can carry your purse. For me, it was cargo, leg pocket. It was awesome. Again, it's a lot of extra weight. These are actually really good to store your smaller stuff in a bag. Most people are not going to put this in your pocket. Once you load this thing out, it is a little hefty, it's a little chunky. If you have bigger pants, like I do, bigger shorts and things, you can definitely fit it in your pocket, but mostly the light cargo pocket. But most people would probably just use this in some kind of a vehicle. You can throw this in the glove box. Same deal as this. You know, keep some stuff in the glove box, but it's organized. You have different pens, pencils, a couple pen style tools. You can keep a pen style thing of knife lubricant. You know, so like on the fly, you go to your glove box, you can, you know, tighten your knife, pivot if you need to. You can oil it on the spot if you need to. You can give a quick sharpening job if you need to. Batteries are fantastic. You know, I can't tell you, I keep batteries in my glove box, and I've kept them there for years and years. Not the same batteries, I always swap them out, but both AA's and AAA's. And I can't tell you how many times, because I don't remember, but it's been many, where no matter where I am, I could have been at work, I could have been at home, could have been at families, and I'm just like, oh, you know, I need 2 AA's or whatever, especially around Christmas. Specifically around Christmas time, you know, my niece and nephew were little, everything took batteries, and people bought, my family bought batteries, but it's always like, oh, you know, they bought like a 12-pack of AAA's, but guess what? With all the toys and stuff, they needed 16 of them or 20. And guess what? Uncle Jeff, I got him in my vehicle, you know, so it comes in handy. Anyway, some organizers. These are smaller pocket organizers. This might be more reasonable for some of you to actually carry in your pocket. This one has a little Velcro patch in the front for all your morale patches or name tape if you want. All right, you can put some change in there. Obviously, the sky's the limit. This one has a little pocket in the back as well. All right, the main pouch here opens up, and you have a lot of little division. All right, so you have a mesh pot, a zipper pocket here, card holder. Again, a couple pen style stuff. This is not full size, so if you have a full size pencil or pen or something, it's not going to fit in there. Pencil is great because you can obviously break a pencil or just sharpen it down so that it does fit. That's nice. Obviously, there's a million medium-sized pens on the market, especially tactical pens and stuff you can fit in there. So, you know, you can get pretty creative, throw a lighter in there, whatever you need, or whatever you think you might need. This one is even smaller. Let's see, Viper Aid Tactical Equipment. So this one has it's a combination of kind of like one of these organizers where you have the spots on the outside, but it actually has an internal pocket. All right, so just gives you a little bit more, I guess. But it doesn't seem that big because it's not packed out. Once you fill this pocket with some stuff and you start putting some stuff in here, I mean, these things get pretty fat and bulky and heavy. You know what I mean? So it looks like, oh, this is pretty minimal, but it just depends on what you're carrying. It really does. All right, so what do we got going here? Let's see if I have any rhyme or reason to do this. No, not really. We'll just go with it. So this is a Tools for Gents is the logo here. It's a single metal clip. This is fantastic for a single pocket knife that has no pocket clip. You could do this with, you know, like a buck 110, 112, something like, you know, along those lines where it's an old school knife or a really classy knife and just you don't want to carry the pocket clip. Maybe you want to carry it on the belt. This one happens to house, if I remember correctly, an older knife for sure, but I'm not sure if this is the Kershaw or the Benchmade. And this one is the Benchmade. The PCC, I should say, the Laredo. So this is an old school 440C. You see the old Benchmade logo on there. Let me zoom in, make it a little easier. All right, see the Benchmade logo, 440C stainless, Taiwan. All right, Pacific Cutlery Corp. And Laredo. There was, if I'm not mistaken, 3 different sizes. All right, and this was, you know, Benchmade's take on just a simple gentleman's lockback. All right, still sharp. Definitely a blunted tip. Seen better days. Got this one used, but hey, works fine. But guess what? There's no pocket clip. There is a nice lanyard tube there, but it resides in here. So if I want to actually carry and use it, I could do so on the belt. So very cool. I'm not sure if I want to take all the gear out and just switch things up. I might do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let me take all the gear out here, because I'll forget it when I, you know, this is why I'm doing this. I stored all this stuff and just kind of forgot about the stuff. So let's do this. Let's put that over to the side, and we'll start laying out all the gear here as we go. All right, pocket organizer. I have these are my old school cards. God, I know some of you will remember these. I think I gave these with hot sauce, and I would sign the back too. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day. That's something I used to say all the time. Of course I do. You know, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for your time or something maybe I dropped over the years. It just was a lot to say, but you know, I'd sign these and just give them to people because I thought it was cool, you know, when people ask for them. So here's my pitch. Do you think YouTube is boring? If you said yes, you've been watching the wrong videos. I have videos on knives, guns, hot sauce, tactical gear, outdoor survival, Zippos, nature, wildlife, precious metals, cooking, how-to videos. Well, too many things to list on this little card. If you want to be entertained and maybe learn a thing or two, come check me out. CUTLERYLOVER, and I got 2 Boker fixed blades there in the background. And that's I think the image I use for the hot sauce too. Seriously, who writes a paragraph, seriously, who writes a paragraph on a business card, LOL. Trust me, you will love the videos. And then this used to be the website that would bring you right to my channel. So now obviously you have a short URL or whatever, but yeah, so that obviously doesn't take you anywhere anymore. I don't think, no one's been paying for it. So I don't know why I would, but yeah, let's take these out for now. Don't need those really. This wonderful material. I'm trying to see who made this. There's an acorn image on there. I specifically remember this, you know, picking this material out. So I picked the red stitching. I picked this interior. I don't know if I can make out. Hold on. Let's see. I'm trying to look in different lighting very closely, and I cannot make it out. I don't know if it says it around the ring because it just looks like a design. There's no words, but damn, you guys might even remember. But anyway, so I had business cards in the back. I got a Leatherman Juice S2, one of the coolest small multi-tools. All right, so we have the pliers, which are handy dandy, of course. All right, bunch of other smaller tools inside the handle here, which this one's a little old and sticky. All right, some flat heads. All right, we got our Phillips head, which got a lot of use over the years. All right, let's put those back. And of course we have our main blade, which was fantastic. This got a ton of use back in the day. And this one has the scissors, of course. So you lift that up and lift the scissors out. All right. And again, old and sticky, has to be relubed, but still a fantastic tool. And of course, bottle opener. Very nice. All right, so take that out, and we're going to take our flashlight out, which is a Olight i3T EOS in green, and hey, it still works. Very cool. But, you know, it works. I'm going to go ahead and take the battery out because I like to store these without the battery. Just because I don't want the batteries leaking, it just ruins everything. Alright, so far we got a multi-tool, a knife, and a flashlight. I have a feeling we're going to find some more. Alright, so I found the Benchmade, which means this has to be the Kershaw. Same thing, tools for gents. This has the wings on there so you can fish your belt through here. Alright, very cool. Put it off to the side. Alright, here's our old school Kershaw. Very similar deal. Kershaw, Oregon, USA. This one's a 4200, made by KAI in Japan. There were 3 sizes of this. This one's scratched very well, but does still have its point, which is nice. Alright, well, let me leave this out for a second just to show you the, how similar the styles were. These all around the same era. You could see stainless and wood. You know what I'm saying? Two completely different companies. Pinned lockbacks, right? Stainless bolsters. It says brass liner. This has a stainless liner. All right, low lockback, mid lockback. Very cool. Two oldie classics. All right, well, what's in here? Aha! So this is the black version of the Tools for Gents, the red stitching, which is very cool. And this is carrying one knife that means so much to me. It has so much history. And this is the Gerber Easy Out. And this knife is the one I had when I got into my car accident with my friend, and we flipped his Jeep. And we're hanging upside down. This was in my pocket. Our seatbelts were locked up. I had a moment of like panic, like maybe 20 seconds of what are we going to do, and then a light bulb went off. I carry a knife, so I took it out of my pocket, and our bodies are hanging in the seatbelt, so it's super tight. So at first I was trying to like, kind of get it in between, towards my chest area, and I thought, well, this is dumb. And then I realized I could just reach higher where it's not touching my body and cut up there, and that's it. I fell right to the bottom of the car, banged my knee, which hurt pretty bad, but then I ended up cutting my friend Jurgen out. Boom, he hit the bottom of the floor, but it's all good. I mean, it's a super sharp knife. Combo edge, but I don't know, it's just the grind on here, it works fine. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, like, I almost never would pick a combo edge over a plain edge blade, but I'll tell you, in the moment, that certainly did it, and it's very lean, so these things are just ridiculously sharp. Portland, Oregon on there. I do not recall the blade steel offhand. Maybe a 440, maybe an AUS 8, I just don't remember. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. So this is Kobasate. So this, I think, is the one that I got. This is like a copy of another main design. These were cheap. I want to say this was from Temu. You guys probably remember more than I do, but I want to say this thing was like $3 or something, maybe even $2. So we have, three, in this case I put 3 tools. On the outside I have a Fisher Space Pen, the Bullet. Fantastic. Then I have a small flashlight, which I don't remember which one this is. Phoenix LD02. Alright, this is called the warm white. If I remember, this also has a, what's it called? Oh yeah, there it is. It's just so weak. It has a UV light in there. Damn, that's weak sauce. But anyway, okay light. Then we have a Victorinox here. I think maybe the black Spartan. Very cool though. And we got button snaps. On the inside I have folding scissors, which I don't know if you haven't seen these before. You can buy these online anywhere. They're very cool though. They really do come in handy. It's an odd shape though. You could put, there's a lanyard there, or holes on both sides. You can put this on your keys if you want to, if you use them frequently enough. And then over here, I got a $2 bill, just for good luck. So, neat little organizer. Put that off to the side. All right, so up here, this is the one that I actually made. I bought a kit, I don't remember where, but it was a leather kit, and I had to do all the sewing myself and put the pieces together. It was kind of a pain in the butt. Has a clip on the back and has a side tubular holder. You could put whatever you want here. Obviously, I showed the flashlight, which barely fit. If I remember, this was, well, maybe loosened up a little, but it was super tight when I first put it in there. And I don't even know what light this is. I remember this because this had the option for tritium inserts on that button, but I do not recall the brand. You guys might remember. Yeah, the battery still works, but again, gotta go ahead and take that out just for storage. And I just access where the switch is, which I don't want. Let's see, maybe the head opens up. Yes, okay. All right. Actually, this is rechargeable. 10440. All right, well, I'll leave that in there. Not too worried about that leaking. All right, so no flashlight. Put that with the other one. So yeah, this was the one I made. I actually, stamped my little cutlery lover stamp in there for the leather stamp. I actually got this for precious metals, but I did do it in the leather. It worked fine. All right, so that's cool. And I think I even have, if I'm not mistaken, I think I have a Gus stamp somewhere in here. Maybe there's something else. I could have sworn it was. Alright, maybe it was on something else. But anyway, my old Boy Scout knife. This is actually a copy. I had my original I actually carried. This is the same exact knife, style-wise and everything, but not the one I carried. I keep that somewhere else. But you can see here in the background, official knife, Boy Scouts of America. Alright, very cool. This one's used, but works fine. Alright, Boy Scout logo on the outside. Alright, so knife there. Sheath over here. Alright, this is going to be a long video. I didn't realize how much crap. Well, there's a bunch of crap, but really I didn't realize how much I talk. That's all. Alright, so green Fisher Space Pen. Very cool. Put that with the other one. We have a Sodbuster Jr., I think. This is an old school one from, I think, the 70s. Kentucky, 1774, yep, to 1974. So this is the bicentennial. Cases, Kentucky. Very cool. G137, green, and I want, again, I think it's the Sodbuster Jr. This is green and red. There's a little red cardinal, so I'm assuming maybe this came out around Christmas or so. Very cool old school case. Love it. Got a flashlight in here. Through night T1. Battery good? It is not. Alright, so we'll charge that up later. Then I have the SOG multi-tool here, and I forget offhand which one this is called. And is this locked? Yes, it is. Is it supposed to be spring assist? Yes, it is. Did that lock up? Yes, it did. Okay, and then I push up to, or pull down to unlock? No, it's a liner lock. But maybe pushing up locks the liner? No, it does not. Alright. Yeah, I barely remember this one. I see a bit holder there. Alright, so we have the cam system here. So there's the bit holder, which is nice because it's extended. Alright, so you can get some reach on there. Alright, but then obviously there's the pliers. Yeah, I just don't recall this one that much. Honestly, it feels a little cheap. But hey, multi-tool nonetheless. And I got nothing in the back here, I don't think. Nope. This one's interesting with this kind of grab handle. Right? Definitely carry some bigger tools if you want. Alright, so here's Van Quest. I remember getting this in, I want to say, maybe a Going Gear Club or something. Pen on the side. And this is, I forget, let's see. I have to maybe take the pot clip off. What are these called? I know. DOHH, hold on. Let's see, I love the pot clip, but I think I've taken it off to C. Or at least rotate it, maybe. These are Daco. Man, it's hard to read there, but you guys know, I'm sure you've seen this a million times. These first came out into the EC world years ago. Super lightweight, obviously, on clicks and clicks back on top, so you can do one of those deals. I'm tired. I'm just getting tired. But anyway, it's extremely lightweight. Like, I can't. You don't know how awesomely lightweight that is until you actually carry and use it. But anyway, so one of those. Oh, Paco pen. I think I said Daco, but I think that was Paco. That sounds Paco, something along those lines. Here's one of the i3T EOS's. Right, this one I think was customized. We got that black blue kind of fade going on here. Yeah, battery still works fine, but same deal. I'll take this battery out. Alright, just because. Put that flashlight's there. I don't know, I put the other batteries over here. Alright, and we have our knife. Oh, what do we have in here? Oh, a little, yeah, Polka. Here's the micro notes pad as well. Alright, graph paper. That's cool. That goes with the pens. There's the little pouch. And what do we have here? SRM. I do not remember the model. Well, there it is. 255L-GK. This thing was fidget friendly. I remember that. I love it. Lightweight, axis lock, super smooth. All right, comes nice and sharp. All right. Let's see, it's still sharp. Sure is. Let's try that tip. The base is usually sharp on knives. You don't have to use them, but gotta get it in that very tip there. But yeah, just super easy to use. If I remember, about 40 bucks or so. Just fantastic knife. Alright, let's see about all these pens. I got another, this one patinaed a lot. In fact, it's just plain old rust, this copper. So I gotta break that down. I'll clean that off. So copper one. We got another brushed stainless. Right, that heavy scratching look. There's a black one with a pot clip, which I love. And is that it? Well, here's another pen. Here's the small Olight Mini, maybe? O-Pen Mini. Olight O-Pen Mini. Alright, that's a lot. And then another big pen. This is a Pena pen, if I don't remember, or if I remember correctly. Yeah, Pena. Bolt action. Very cool. Copper. Fantastic pen. Hefty. Heavy pen. And where's the pocket one? Super light. Super light, super heavy. Alright, so let's rip through flashlights real quick. God, old school. This is a through night, I think just TI. That's it, titanium, high low, simple. Let's check this battery power, see what we got left. Whoop. Plenty of power. We got about half the power there. Well, more than half, maybe 3/4 of the power. So you can still use that guy. And more lights. No, multi-tool. Oh, this is a light. No, this is a multi-tool. All right. Oh, we got a big light here. I forgot. So this was my big go-to package. I had the large Pena in there. I had the Victorinox multi-tool, which is very cool. One of my favorites, by the way. And then the large, there's the M1T Raider Plus. Very bright. Also, battery's still working. Very cool. Throw it over there. Pens. Oh, pens, multi-tools. Let's see. This is all old light stuff, of course. There's a multi-tool bit set. Lighter, just because it matched. You know, cheap lighter. And also a small i3E EOS. This is one of the limited edition ones. This is one of the freebies with an order. All right, take the battery out for storage. Okay. So there's the Olight pouch. One of the first pouches I got. This is the Hitch and Timber. What is this called though? I want to say it was like a 2.0 or something. I forget, but this is what started me on the on these pouches. Got this in a trade, absolutely loved it. I just love the idea of carrying smaller things together in like a leather type pouch. Totally sold on it. So very cool. It has a special place in my heart. All right, beautiful little A.G. Russell knife. This is old school too, with the bullet shield. Looks like maybe a 350, or excuse me, 357. Made in Japan. A.G. Russell, Springfield, Arkansas. Springdale, excuse me. Springdale, Arkansas. Stag handles, just beautiful. Classy little high polish knife. Love it. So you can see the diversity here. It's not like all tactical stuff. It's not old school stuff. It's a combination of everything. Now these two, this is around the time where I fell in love with this lighter. So, and these are both two different versions from Tools for Gents as well. As you can see, TFG, and then their logo here. And this one, does this have any markings on it? Yes, it does. It has a shield, which is hard to see on the bottom there. But yeah, I love these lighters. I did a whole video on these, I think. Actually, it's funny. This is a Vector, and this is the ripoff from Joban. That's really funny, actually. It's probably made by the same people. I mean, they look identical to me. But so you rotate it for the gas to come out. It's set really high. Let's see. Shut it off. Try this again. I hear it dwindling out now. It's been sitting here a long time. Let's try this one. I hear the gas. There we go. And we got that pencil flame. A lot of these things, this has literally been sitting for years. All right, rotate that to shut it off. So you basically just turn the gas on and off here and then sparking it. So yeah, pretty cool. I dig it. All right, so, and then two classy knives. Here's a HEA. Absolutely beautiful knife. Awesome. And, oh yeah, I got the bead. I forget where I got this bead from. This is the Uncle Sam. This would have been cool to carry on 4th of July, but yeah, it's a brass bead. It's got the Z on the back. I don't know if that distinguishes who it's from originally. But yeah, I mean, this is a hefty, heavy bead. Uncle Sam's skull. But yeah, and then here is a customized lion steel. So this originally, I think, had micarta scales, and I put titanium scales on it. And I do not recall the name of this, but it's got M390 in it. It's got a cool blade profile and works really well. But these two guys, I mean, these are just high-end, modern class. You know, you get that slip joint feel, that experience, but with modern materials, just something else. Just awesome, awesome knives. And looks like, well, the multi-tools, we've seen these in other videos before. Let's see, what's this? The Optical D2. So this has the sliding, gotta unlock that, the sliding body so I can get to the bits, which is very fun. And then this guy has a bunch of different multi-tool options in it. We've seen this before. What's actually interesting about this one, this is the OKS2. All right. So it says Roxxon and O-Knife collab. Because I've seen this marketed on Amazon by different companies. So same deal. You know, they just slap a name on it and that's it. And then last thing here, of course, is my Victorinox multi-tool. Whoa, earthquake, sorry. These things are amazing. If you're like Leatherman fans and you've never had one of these Victorinox plier multi-tools, and there's a couple different models, but for some reason, to me, it's like just a hair nicer overall. Now, of course, you know, you might prefer some of the layouts to the Leatherman stuff, but I'm just talking about fit and finish. Just the high polish on these, it's so incredibly smooth, and when like if you're gripping hard on something, that makes a big difference. These really glass-like rounded corners just makes it extra comfortable to use. It's just really, really nice. Let's see. We have our flathead. Even in opening and closing these locks, I don't know how to really describe it. I mean, it locks up perfect like it should. This weird little design, like, what are those fossils people find? Something, Metro Bites or whatever. I forget what it's called, but that's what it reminds me of. But anyway, just works really, really well. Simple. The Phillips is also fantastic on this guy. Again, just locks up really nice. Easy to use. Again, it's that I don't know, the polish thing on here, just phenomenal. But anyway, yeah, if you haven't checked one of these out, I do have a separate video, I think, on this one specifically. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we have a ton of gear to be put away and a ton of organizers to be put away separately. All right, so that I can match these up and do different combinations in the future. I want totally different gear than what's here, and I want to go through and maybe revisit some of these guys. So anyway, that's all. Just a long video of me kind of blabbing, reminiscing, looking at some old stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comment section if you carry a pocket organizer of sorts. It could be something, you know, really simple and small like this. It could be something kind of medium size. It could be something, you know, really big, you know. So I'm just curious. But anyway, that's all. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take it easy.